nigga started something. I got what I wanted. Didn't I? Can't feel nothing. Superhuman, even when I'm fucking Viagra. I've been every single record. All those zero emotion.
Okay, on a real note, we gotta stop meeting like this. Let's just go ahead and get this out the way. Yeah, I know. I went yet a damn near another year without dropping another vlog, and that's 100% on me. I'm not gonna get that much into it. I'm gonna be better now. That's the whole point of this entire run of vlogs you guys are about to start seeing. I'm gonna be better. So let's just go ahead and get into it. But I did miss you guys. A whole lot has happened. A whole lot has happened. Where do I even begin with this? First and foremost, that's happening. So we are officially getting married this year in December. So yeah, long time in the making. I was gonna be damned in hell if I was gonna make it a whole decade without having married this girl. So yeah, it's happening. I'm excited. I know she's hyped as hell about it. We already got so many things going on for the wedding already. Like everything's pretty much already lined up. It's just a matter of us just, getting everything paid for. So, and that'll happen when it happens. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. If you guys have been following me on IG and TikTok, then you pretty much know what's pretty much all is going on. But yeah, I'm not even sure if I should be able to call this like the Indiana Diaries anymore, because like anytime the last few vlogs that I've given you guys, I have been out of the state, and we're clearly not at the studio right now. We're at another distant location. We're in Houston right now. We're in Houston, Texas. We're in Texas for a week. So we're in Houston for a few days, and then we're going back to my hometown for the weekend because I have a wedding to attend. But for now, we're chilling in Houston, and of course that means I'm looking up with my boy Cam, just to kind of set the vibe, I guess, for the year, just in terms of what a full productive day of a full-time creator looks like when he's around other full-time creators. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. And when I say like a perfect day of what like a full-time creator looks like, I'm not even kidding. Cam has a whole entire itinerary of what a day will look like for me if I was like, to be out here creating content and stuff like that. But we're going to the gym, and then we're gonna hit up a coffee shop, just kind of do like editing, some planning and stuff like that. I have some stuff that I need to do off of my stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be actually kind of perfect. And then we're gonna, I guess, be making content while we're doing it, and then later on in the day hit up a Bible study and stuff like that. So it's gonna be dope. But yeah, I know I said I was gonna get into it, but like that's honestly my bad. And the fact that you guys are still here hanging out and stuff like that is completely amazing. Like we haven't dropped below 22,000 subscribers, which means that 22,000 of you are still hanging out and still supporting your boy over here on YouTube. So I greatly appreciate it. And I'm sorry that you guys have been waiting this long. And I'm not going to make such a huge promise as to what's going to happen, because you never know what life is going to, take you from the time that you step out the door. I'm going to do my best to start documenting my life more. Like I told Maddie, just off grip, if we're stepping outside just anywhere, my camera, my phone, something to use to film and create content, it's going to be in my hand. So if I'm going to be a lifestyle creator, then I'm going to take you guys with me throughout my life. So, but all in all, this is a winded way of me saying, I miss you guys. I miss doing this. I miss, setting up the camera somewhere, just creating like some dope, awesome shots and stuff like that. But yeah, man, hopefully y'all are good. If you're new here, just hit that subscribe button. If you're not new here, then welcome back. I hope you enjoy, grab yourself a coffee, get you like a snack or something like that, or just throw them in the background while you're doing some work or something like that. But yeah, man, let's get into it. We're about to call an Uber and hit up Cam and Naira's place. And yeah, we got a special little someone to meet too. So yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be real dope. All right, let's get into it.
You hear my words, but got no clue about who I really am. From shark infested waters, phrases like that make me sound harder and more ruthless. But the truth is that I merely swam out the stolo, semis bland, willy-nilly over kilograms. Niggas selling rock like Stilly Dan. While the world spins like whirlwinds, out of control. How does the soul find a third cleanse when all of this cold water that flows has for sure been contaminated with sin? Planted in the latest of trends, threaded in the sand of the antiquated ways that I'm in, standing in the state of
the Cam Styles way. Hey.
Hey.
You gonna do it? Hey.
You wanna do it? Hey.
Hey. She's like, what you got on? I feel like she's judging me right now.
She is judging.
Hey. 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 She's like, I thought seeing y'all was just a dream.
What is happiness to you? Does it shine bright and feel nice? Is it short term or full life? What's happiness for you? Can you drive it? Does it drive you? Is it something you can't know? Does it cost you? Is it you in love? Or you all alone? You dead and gone? Or is it all the same to you? What a love of the game we are. But waiting for you, wait for you. Whatever finds you will sure do. Your fortune will guide you.
Yeah, said I was finished, but I want another 2 summers. Hall of Famer hungrier than all the newcomers. Niggas swear they compare, but the truth humble. They get fucked 112, you couldn't do numbers. They tell the label I got A's all throughout mad. That mean I'm keen on the numbers and I count fast. You know it's money that you owe me, niggas phony, and I'm white Queen Phoenix, walk the line, I'm about cash. Benjamin Button getting younger as the hours pass. Shit through the freshman cover twice, I'm never outclassed. It's not a rap nigga breathing that can outlast. The fall off is like home dropping reasonable doubt last. We from the south where we learn all about stash. And when niggas prone to shoot first and run their mouth last. And if you run your mouth, bitch, you going outside. Whole click, keep it slid on, you a mouse pad. I'm the one that niggas fear on the low ski. Heard her talking like we peers, but they grossly mistaken, and it's blatant. Crocodile tears, niggas know I'm on a tier that they don't see. My dogs only shed tears and emojis. We in another hemisphere splitting proceeds. How dare a nigga rub his hands on this trophy? I vividly remember who was there. Niggas hit my line when they want something. As a dub, it ain't love if it costs something. Niggas hit my phone up when they need something. I can't recall a time when you gave me something. Top up the top, nigga, I see something. Drop down, bitch, let me see something. Niggas hit my phone up when they need something. I can't recall a time when you gave me something.
Alright, let's recap a bit. So, as you can see, we're back in the office, back in Indy. It's probably been a couple of days since I last hit record. And that was a bit intentional because while we were in Houston, that was the time to make content, you know what I mean? To bring you guys along. But while I was in Fort Worth, I wanted that to be a little bit more personal, you know what I mean? I went to go see my mom, went to go see my cousin, went to go see, you know, some close friends who are basically family, and said friends got married. So I went to go see that and enjoy that to the fullest, and I really didn't want to have to worry about bringing along a camera with me or even try to record something on my phones. But needless to say, it was all pretty dope, you know what I mean? I get to see my oldest friend get married. I got to meet with my best friend, ask him to be my best man for my wedding. So all that was pretty cool. Got to see my mom, you know, she was pretty stoked to see me, you know, and we just all pretty much caught up with life on how everything's going. And boy, when I say when you haven't been to your hometown in the last couple of years, you will get hit with a pretty big lore drop on your ass. Like, oh my god, so much is happening, and I ain't about to air out everybody's business, but like, holy, this too much adult shit has been given to me over the last week, and I needed to stop. Like, to me, I'm still 16 at heart, you know what I mean? Dealing with whatever problems that 16-year-old Zach thought were problems. But yeah, man, it was, all in all, it was good to see everyone. It was good to be in Texas, and it really kind of realign a lot of the whys. Like, I even pick up a camera every day in the first place, because at the end of the day, I still want to move back to Texas. I probably want to do like around the Houston area where I took you guys, you know, because that's where a lot of like, that's where content creation is kind of like heading towards, you know, these days, and I predict within a couple of years it's gonna explode. So I want to try to get in that as soon as I can. Secondly, I'm around people that are more like-minded like me. And, you know, I can make the best of what I can while I'm here in Indy, and that's my intention for the next couple of years. But to me, Indiana and Indianapolis in general is still playing the catch-up game to a catch-up game that's like a good like 3-4 years behind, and that's something that I don't think anyone can really thrive in. It's a good starting point, but it's one of those things where like once you find once its uses are all used up, for lack of a better term, you need to get the hell out of Dodge. Like, just get out. There's nothing more for you. There's nothing more for the people that you love. So get in what you want from it, but get out. That rambling said, I am basically going to be working my ass off for the next couple of years to make sure that I can be in a position where I can get me and Maddie into Texas, my ass back to Texas, so that we can continue thriving. Because while we're out there, of course, you guys saw how I was doing, you know, creating content with Cam. You know, that felt amazing. He surrounded me with his friends, his family, and the people he's closest with. I got invited to a Bible study on the Monday that I was there, and that's something that I haven't had around me since I was back in Texas. And I'm talking like we're around a bunch of men who are like-minded like me, who are goal-oriented, who are very spiritual, they're very well connected to God, but I just haven't had that since I've been out here. And I didn't realize how isolated I was until I was around those group of people. So shout out to Cam, and really another huge shout out to Cam. He showed me what a perfect week could look like as a full-time content creator. I'm talking like putting up boundaries and setting up dedicated time to yourself so that you can make sure that the ship that you're running is still running the way that you want it to. So I'm going to take an account to what he has shown me and try to incorporate it into my own routine. Actually, hold on, Maddie's calling me, so just give me a second. And overall, if I had to describe this week just under one word, it would be humbling. You know what I mean? Not in a very like, how you want to say, self-deprecating sort of way, but in a way where it's kind of eye-opening as to what you need to improve on. You know what I mean? And I'm talking in all aspects. I'm talking about in terms of my physicality, you know, just being in the gym, my overall work ethic when it comes to, you know, making content, putting out content, and just a lot of the more admin behind the scenes type of stuff. When it comes to my finances, you know what I mean? You know, I just had a lot of revelations where it's like, oh, I could be doing this different, or I maybe not be as behind, or like as doing as not necessarily bad, but not as like good or perfect as everyone thinks they want to do in their head. So all in all, it was very eye-opening to be in Houston and be in Dallas and just overall just see where I am in life, you know, just kind of check my position and see where adjustments I want to make, you know, and not just with myself, but with Maddie too, you know what I mean? Because it kind of put our goals a little bit more aligned, and we kind of are just communicating more as to what we want to do in our day-to-day life, you know. But all that to say, I'm ready to get back to work. I'm ready to get back to starting to putting out these vlogs a lot more often for you guys. So yeah, my bad for the multiple hiatuses, but yeah, that ends now. I'm not gonna make a promise as to how many I'm gonna be putting out, but let's just say I'll try to put out at least once a month. You know what I mean? One a month I think is good to start out, and then we'll see once we get into the swing of things on how often I could put out a different vlog for you guys. But I think this will be a start of a new series that I'm just going to put out for now on. I'm done with the Indiana Diaries because it seems like anytime I vlog, I'm all over the freaking place. So yeah, man, this is gonna be called the Be Better Diaries. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new here, feel free to subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. You know, I don't just talk about, you know, just my life in general. I do talk about men's fashion and stuff like that. So if you want to pick up some good inspiration for your fits, I'm your boy to hit up. But if you're not new here, if you're already subscribed, you're already part of the family, you already know what it is. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming back. I owe y'all more videos. More videos are coming, I promise. But yeah, man, hit a like on that video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.